praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic, say what? I praise God as I rock the mic, come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. What situation is pitiful? Blackness is critical, defining our race and mind, not political. I'm striving with force to keep us on course, using the pyramid builders as my main source. Our children will guide us with ignorance behind us, removing the shades that once had blinded us. So off to the crossroad, straight for my black coat, communing with brothers. Straight from my Mac code, I step in as God with the mic as my ride, helping to raise the black children. They go from a pie. I enter as I'm a tap, exit as shimmer tap. Now that you know what's up, make sure you watch your step. I rise with the sun. It's a new day begun. Off the walk on my path, in search of the one. I'm looking for unity, not for no casualties. By working together, we step for humanity. I work what was given. I'm far beyond 7 because I know and realize that she the two gates of heaven. Black woman, I love you. Black sister, respected thee. Reach deep down into yourself. Save our community. Our labor is on our side. Allah will bless this ride. Ride will rise with truth. Jah will not criticize. Jesus will bless thee. It's part of the prophecy. Look deep into your soul. Truth will set you free. The end is in full effect. Don't be a fool, black. Hope you prepare yourself for a mental and spirit check. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. I'm going inside to take a look at all the sex I couldn't see in a book. Born on this planet in a mortal mind state. Mission civilized is a 348. Communication with the skill to build. Power to define as I direct my will. To save my people on the planet Earth. I got to go to the underground first. Listening to my elders as I reach my youth. Speaking to elders as I speak the truth. Following the order that's ordained by God. With my hairs, my antenna, and my mic is my ride. Being a good shepherd, I'ma feed my sheep. So I lay my vibes down so no wolves can speak. That's why I praise God. I praise God. I praise God. I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Say what? I praise God as I rock the mic. Come on. I praise God as I rock the mic. Peace. I want to send out some shots to my Baba Kelsey, to all my brothers and my sisters in Casa and the Underground Railroad. I'd like to send some specials out to my brother Water, my brother Seven Guests, and with that I say hotel.
Check the mic, 1, 2. The 6 God train comes through. Quicker than a Pentium data for the next millennium. Spirit informs, no conforms to the norms. Dropping bombs, I let it, said it, meant it. Here to represent it. Some live on the flavors of the old school mold you, and that's the trend. What I tend to see, the new jack ain't new. In fact,
shouts out to brother Malik Willoughby.
Fragments of rubble from a somewhat familiar voice, and so many MC and so whole little choice. This won't make me pop.
Oh, it's time to grab a glass, his family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink.
Take a breath, take your breath.
Now, grab your glass for some water.
Grab your glass,
Lift your pitcher of that water.
pour a bottle.
Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should I
water.
say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water.
Move your body.
Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, move, move, then drink.
Move your body. Move your body.
Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your
Let's
ancestors.
toast.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your
Or should
water.
I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water.
Take your breath.
Lift and pour yourself some water.
Pour.
Move your body, drink some water.
Move it.
Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Pour it.
Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Family, 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 family. Welcome, 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 welcome. I want to make sure I'm sending out shots to all those daily toasters that are joining us here today. Family, it is good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This arm over here, right here, I don't know, the shoulder is sore, so I'm going to have to go and get it pushed back in place or something. You know, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course, you know that we want to give all of the Kuji babies a round of applause. It is Kuji today. It is Kuji today, right? Got on my Kuji beans. Got on the black little crystal right here. We are lifting it up. Is that all the clapping we gonna get for a Kuji? Come on now, y'all got to do better than that. All the Kuji babies. Gon' get it, gon' get it. We on, I think this the last day of the month. We on the last day of the month, right? So, and of course, you know it's a Heart of a Simba production all day, every day. Can't be nothing else but a Simba was raised up as a Simba. Well, we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Now, Sasha just brought to my attention, said, Daddy, we didn't do our Thanksgiving show. Okay. So we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna fix that. You know, it got kind of crazy. And like I told you, you know, when you got other folks making plans for you, they be making plans. You be like, man, oh man, I didn't know it was this serious. But I guess it is. But hey, we are officially in Kwanzaa season because tomorrow we hit December and we will be in Kwanzaa season. And that means, family, we're moving into year 6. Not just 6 here, but we're moving into a 6-year 2022. 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 2. That's 6. We're moving into a 6. Right? And it's just going to keep on. It's going around. It's going around, right? So what y'all starting to see is that I'm posting up older shows. With those on Spreaker, you go and you can find the shows. But up on the stream, we're streaming older shows, right? I got Cleve. I'm trying to get Cleve back, you know, because y'all go and check in with Cleve 10 years later. Check in with Clay 10 years later because he didn't want to do it. He did. Poor baby didn't want to do the show, but I just like listening to his little voice. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the streaming piece, but I used to love little Cleve's little voice. Wisdom's voice was the same. You know what I'm saying? Wisdom voice was a little bit deeper though. You know what I'm saying? Cleve got more of a little cartoon type little voice. You know what I'm saying? So you listen to his little things when he was doing the show. I think he had about 6 shows. Then he called it, he retired. He said, I'm retiring. So, you know, let's go check out his show, you know, help him and push him forward. But today we are here to toast the day, and Anime did her part, so I got to do mine. Bam! There you go, right there. Oh, that Bay New Help CMOS, family, we got it. I was told that this quarter, what I got right here, is too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, brother, how tell me you selling that for how much? Bane told you to sell it for how much? Oh, man, he must be the Mansa Musa of CMOS because he's going to collapse the system. He's going to flood the system. You got to raise the prices. So I'm in conference with Baynu right now talking about, you know, taking the prices to where they need to be because, you know, other companies want to squeeze in on us and want to do us harm. But y'all know we ain't scared over here. But anyway, also, we want to send shouts out to another one of our sponsors. We salute Little Booties Matter, LBM, Ohio. Little Booties Matter gets the salute, family, because little booties do matter. LILBOOTIESMATTER, Ohio.com. Go and check out Little Booties Matter. Petite lingerie, petite undergarments for petite women, designed by petite women with petite women in mind. Go and check them out because little booties, when you say LBM, you throw that salute. Little booties matter. Also, we want to send shots out to another one of our sponsors. I don't know how the car got wet. Oh, that's that ambrosia. My fault. We want to go to Blossom 7 Creations. Blossom 7 Creations, family. Check them out at blossom7creations.com. They accentuate your elegance. Accentuating elegance. Go to blossom7creations.com. She can also be reached at 773-614-7278. That's 773-614-7278. All right, and also, family, last but not least, we got DDW's Floors and More. DDW's Floors and More. They can help you with painting. They can help you with drywall, but their specialty is floors, family. The specialty is floors. they wax. Strip and wax floors. If you got a floor that you want to shine, right? So bright that it blows your mind, go to DDW Floors and More. DDW Floors and More, 614-735-4168. Let them all know, if you do get in contact with them, that you heard about them through GNJ.media. All right. Hold on. Such a beautiful sound. But anyway, today, family, we are about to start our rant. And what we're going to do, we're going into a book that I wrote called Freedom Within Limits. My experience with haiku, right? And I changed it to haiku. Because, that's just how I am, right? I don't mind appropriating. People don't mind appropriating from us. So I don't mind appropriating. I will appropriate some shit that is useful for my people as quickly as I possibly can. And don't care about others' feelings, right? So I done took the haiku and I turned it into a haiku. You know what I'm saying? Keeping the same rules, but getting the message across. So we're going to go through this book. Then we'll get back to the regular rants because I don't have no more written material. It means I gotta write about 3 more books. But that's cool. So anime, if you would, please. Thank you. Get your mind ready. That's the war horn. Get your mind ready. My theme music, please. I'm thinking all the time. Yeah, damn right. I'm thinking all the time. So we're going to go start with the intro. We're going to start with the intro. Let me turn on my timer. And we're going to go as far as we can. Freedom Within Limits. The introduction to this project took on a life of its own. I had no plan to publish. But who am I to know what the universe has in store for us on a personal journey? It is hard to believe that all this began as a challenge from a fellow poet. I was hosting a poetry show on the north side of Columbus, Ohio, in a cafe called New Harvest. Now, for those that don't know, New Harvest played a major part in Giambi Journey. As a matter of fact, when you go inside, when Kojo had it, Kojo put a nice Giambi symbol in the middle of the floor. Because we started, because what was crazy was the poetry set that we had there actually started as like a poetry workshop. And it just grew. I mean, it grew, right? And for years, I'm talking for years, we would gather on Wednesday. I think it was, then it was Wednesday. Now it's Ujima for us. We would gather on that night and we would do poetry. And we could never understand. We could never understand why. I don't understand. We could never understand why how can I put it? We could never understand why. Did I send it out? I sent it out. Here we go. It's about to be one of those days. Let's see. All right, for some reason, when I get a call, I gotta stop my clock. I'm starting my clock over. This is, all right. Oh my God. Right, I start my clock over and for some reason, I'm start my clock over, but my phone start to ring and I don't understand. But let me go back. We could never understand why we couldn't get the poetry set popping off in the way that we always had. But then when you think back to the beginning of it, the beginning was an organic beginning. We wasn't planning to do a poetry night. The poetry night came out of the fact that we had started doing something where we had people coming to gather with us. And the poetry night was in a sense, the side result. But the camaraderie and the writing and the being able to share your stuff and being able to invite people and know that it was a nice, safe environment. You know what I'm saying? We was getting new people introduced to the culture, and we was doing things. It was a beautiful and a powerful thing, right? So every Ujima, we would gather and we would do the poetry piece. We formed a poetry circle that met every Ujima night and shared our work with each other and whoever would listen. Because it started off with whoever would listen, to where people were coming to specifically listen. To what we was doing. We attracted poets from all over, and one of them was a sister named Tiff. It just so happened that Tiff participated in a writer workshop, and all right, let me do something. I gotta start my time over. This shit has to stop. Hold on. I know how to deal with that. Boom. Boom. There we go. Don't have to worry about it right now. So then we'll do it out. All right. Where we at? All right. I'm going to stop right here, and we're going to take it from the top. This is crazy, right? This is how life goes sometimes. But all right, so I'm stopping recording. We're going to start over. Here we go. You're like, what recording, Brother Hot Tim? The rant I record and then I, rebroadcast and I repurpose it. But let's do it. All right, Anime, if you could, war horn, please. Can I have my thinking music, please? All the time, I'm thinking, that's what I do. All right, can I get my timer? So let's take it from the top. Here we go. This project I'm reading for Freedoms Within Limits, Haiku by Hatim, right? And like I said, I don't mind appropriating somebody else's shit. So as you can see, I spell haiku. See how I spell it? H-A2-K-U, right? Took it over. This project took on a life of its own. I had a plan to publish, but who am I to know what the universe has in store for us on our personal journey? It is hard to believe that all this began as a challenge from a fellow poet. I was hosting a poetry show on the north side of Columbus, Ohio. We talked about that in the cafe called New Harvest. Give New Harvest a round of applause, if you would, please. Come on now. New Harvest, those that remember New Harvest. Yeah. A center of our life for a while. Shouts out to Brother Kojo Ababio for creating the environment for many a poet to come and many of a people to come in Columbus to come and get a slap your mama fish boat and the other stuff that Kojo would make. And have a safe place to sit down and write and explore who you were as a person through poetry. We started the show in basically the same way I created this book. We formed a poet circle that met every Wednesday night, or Ujima, and shared our work with each other and whoever would listen. We attracted poets from all over, and one of them was a sister named Tiff. It just so happened that Tiff participated in a writer workshop and other circles. She presented me with a challenge to write a haiku a day for 30 days. No lie. I was like, haiku, I don't know. At first, I was scared, but I figured I would give it a try. 30 days turned to 60 days, 60 days turned to 120 days, and on till I compiled enough to not only put this book together, but I got haiku. Anyway, it is funny how everything seems to work together, because at the same time I started this journey with haiku, I also began using Twitter. The short form of haiku appeared to be perfect for Twitter, so I would share what I was writing on. Unfortunately, I got no notice. But this did not stop me, as y'all know. Y'all already know I am. The more I used the haiku, the more I began to see the freedom that the 3 lines actually gave me. I want y'all to think about that. The freedom that the 3 lines actually gave me. We're going to talk about that. I began to use this form to express all types of thoughts that occurred to me. Those thoughts began to take life in my blog. And for a while, each of my blogs contained a haiku. Go back and check my blog. It's at giamijourney.com. Go back 5 years. And you go back from there. And, haiku's going to pop up on damn near every post. I took the ancient form and became proficient at it. I am far from mastery of the style, but I applied enough time to it to call myself a novice. It's incredible how 3 lines and 17 syllables can give you an infinite amount of material to write about. And I figured, or write with. And I figured that was the lesson. A person is not defined by their limits unless they accept them as the fact. We become great when we take what we have and shape it into the things that we need to prosper in this world. The limits of haiku and the Kujichagulia self-determination that I applied to my writing opened up a whole new world for me. The crazy part about the book is that I threw away and lost more haiku than I was able to publish. This book came from a need that I have to express myself in my own unique way. I hope that those that read this work will find inspiration, humor, and mistakes so that you can see that we are all works in progress. I hope that I move you to give yourself permission to reach for an accomplishment, to reach for and accomplish your goals no matter what they are. I need to be honest with you as well. I also publish this book to raise funds. I believe that you cannot become wealthy if you only rely on one stream of income. I'm working towards building 7 streams of income, and hopefully those streams will not only be able to fund me, but fund the organization that I love. I pledge that 50% of all the money that is spent to purchase this ebook will go to Giami Tribe. Now Giami Journey Media. An organization that I invested my time, blood, sweat, and tears into. This organization is community-based and focused on nation building and teaching others to nation build or tribe build through service to others. Giami Tribe is my baby, where I locally try to provide activities to fill in the empty spaces in members' lives. Through Giami Tribe, we provide study groups, martial art classes, camping trips, and etc. To all those involved in the fam. The goal that I have now is to be able to make some of the young people and adults, or take some of the young people and adults to Ghana. So understand, when you support the journey, you are supporting much more than Little Hot Tim. I feel that I have a nation on my back, and if I don't strive every day to do something to build it, I have failed my children. Peace and 100 years. All right, so let's go. We're going to read the first one, the beginning. All right, here we go, the beginning. And here's the haiku. Your love seeps through cracks of a broken heart, healing, making someone whole. Your love seeps through cracks of a broken heart, healing, making someone whole. Oh, I tell, give it up. Oh, I know some of y'all think he gonna slip, he messing up. One of my first published haiku was about the power of love. And what a powerful idea to start with. In my personal life, it was love that changed me. I am not talking about the love of a person, but the idea of divine love. The love flowed from me and through me, and when I began to open up my heart and let it flow, my life began to change from the bleak existence that I had accepted and blossom into what it has become. This love seeped through the cracks and didn't heal them, but smashed them like eggshells, allowing me to enter a new world. Now, it did not free me from the struggles of life. In fact, it intensified them to help smash what I thought I was. The divine love continues to smash the new shells that I erect along the way. As human beings, we have a tendency to want to hold on to ideas of who we are and transform ourselves into human things. We find a comfortable vantage point and settle in. But in my case, the love that surrounds my life was not having it. It seems to go berserk when I find a gentle pasture to settle into. I have realized that these pastures are nothing but traps, whether they take the form of relationships, religious beliefs, levels of knowledge, or etc. This divine love that I am speaking of finds this insulting, not insulting to itself, but to me. This divine constantly shows me new things that force me to betray comforts to move higher in my evolution. I don't know how far it will take me, but I don't care. I will follow it, and I share it for the rest of this incarnation. What a beautiful journey I have chosen, moving to making myself whole. All right, so that's the beginning. Now, here's Act 1. All right, here we go. I'm preparing for a camping trip and realize that I have a lot of people in and around my circle on the fringes and doing nothing. I am tired of those who want rewards but are not willing to work. Come on, family. You have to want more than this world is offering. Clubs, selling and smoking weed all day, dead-end jobs, taxes, movies, gangs, dope, jail. Did I mention dead-end jobs? I know that there's more in the world. I'm going to help get my tribe's portion. Let us reach for the stars, not crumbs from the master tables. Let us be daring, like the hero from the days of old that added something different to the world. I know that it is scary, but the only way we or you are going to make an impact on the world is to do something new. So what if it does not work? And let me say that right. So what if it does not work? You have feedback for your next venture. Trust me, I've been struggling for a long time, and I know personally the pains of failure. Feedback. Remember from, like I said, remember from a Player's Pyramid, failure, not feedback, not failure. Stress, frustration, and fears of being alone. I must admit, it sounds terrible, but the end result are worth it. That's my time, hold on. Because I was willing to experience the sour of life. The sweet has been more fulfilling than I could ever have imagined. Let me read that again for you. Because I was willing to experience the sour of life, the sweet has been more fulfilling than I could have ever imagined. Remember, I used to tell y'all, your tribe, if you're building a tribe, your tribe has to have somebody willing to look foolish for it. Willing to taste the bitter. You understand what I'm saying? If it's your dream, you have to be willing to act a fool for it. You know what I'm saying? You have to be willing to go through through all of the struggles, because the sweet on the other side of all that will taste so much better to you. So get up, my friend. Find your life map. Start your hero's journey. Stop hiding from life under the shadow of the status quo. Stop hiding in the cave of mediocrity and set yourself free. If not for you, then do it for something bigger than you, like your God, ancestors, tribe, children, parents, and or organization. If you can't muster the strength, then use the thought energy of those things above to move you towards your goal. We cannot continue down this hill, moving straight towards destruction, acting like we don't see. All I can say is wake up. Stop playing with your life. If you are a player, then learn the rules of the game so that you can win. To think this all started with a haiku, and here you go. It's time to clean house. It's time to clean house. I am building a nation. No room for the fake. No more time, energy, nor space for suckers. Be gone. All right, so we'll end. That's Act 1. We'll start with Act 2 tomorrow. We will start with Act 2 tomorrow. All right. So for those that don't understand, the book is a compilation of articles that I pulled from my blog over a few years. So the first one was about divine love, the beginning. The second one was about we had a trip planned, and it was some issues. This is years ago. It was some issues, and it's like, yo, I got people laying around eating up off of the tribe and eating up I mean, just eating up time, eating up food, taking up space, and not doing shit. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying? Or some that would just show up just for the trip, adding nothing to the circle, which is kind of, in a way, how some of the stuff happens today. And, like I said, to move the tribe to the next level, you have to get people who believe in it as much as you do, rather than settling for people who, and I don't want to be rude, but I guess you settle for people who settle for your dream or settle for your, I'm going to settle for you. No, you don't, no. Why am I going to settle for you? Why are you going to settle for my dream because your shit didn't work out or it's like, no, I need you to be as invested and active in this thing as I am, or get out of my way. All right? And this is how this is what's kind of holding us from growing in our community, because, for example, we have people who come to the conscious community who are only conscious because they're upset at whiteness. And soon as whiteness in any form or fashion open up for them, whether it's white legs or white thing or white job, you know what I'm saying? They're mad at whiteness. And soon as whiteness says, come to me, they'll drop everything and run over there. They're settling for you, which means that you are, or they're settling for your organization, which means that if any opportunities arise from the other side, they're going to run over there. So they're not really conscious. They're only awake right now because they're irritated. They're mad because they haven't been accepted. And this is what we get over in the conscious community. We get a lot of people who are here because they are just upset with the others. They're not here because it's the right thing. They're not here because they are truly in love with it. They are here because they might have not got that promotion. They might have not got that relationship. They might have not got the lifestyle that they thought they were supposed to get. They are angry. They are not here because this is who they are. They are here because they are upset and they are angry and they're settling for your thing until something better comes along. And as long as we got people around that's hanging on like that, we will never be able to move to Act 2, which we'll do tomorrow. I'm just saying. But hey, anime, if you would, baby. Can I get my theme music? Hold on. Let me get my pose. You're damn right. And as we say in Giame, class dismissed. Now get the hell up out of my classroom. All right, so what we about to do, we about to pour for the moment. And we're going to get this day started. So let me see. We already been on here 38 minutes. And for those that want to add their ancestors to the list, it's a very simple process that you can follow to do this. First off, go to gnj.media, get on the email list. Once you're on the email list, right? Once you are on the email list, you can simply start corresponding with us at Giami Journey. This is the best way to get in touch with us, right? Because I check my emails come directly to my phone. So if you send an email through that, I will be able to get it right away. If you post it up on our Facebook page, I might not get it till I go to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? I might not get it if you hit me up on Twitter. I might not never see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't go to Twitter like I used to. And like I said, with a lot of this stuff, a lot of this stuff I plug in for business wise. I'm not really on there because I have a true love for that shit. I'm sorry. I really don't. I'm just trying to be honest with you. I really don't have a true love for it. Right? But damn. Anime, if you would, please. Hold on. All right, didn't want to do that. But if you want to get in touch with us, get on that email list and let us know. Say, hey, I want to add my ancestors to the list. Boom, boom, boom. In the byline, put hashtag ancestors, ancestors for Daily Toast. Hold on. I'm trying to change the name of this file. Hold on. And we'll get you get your ancestors on a list. Freedom within limits. Mess up. All right. And we want to do the second one. And once you are on the list, you will be able to correspond with us. Freedom within limits. Maine. I'm going to use both of them. I like both of them, actually. So I'm going to use both of them. So what we're going to ask you to do is that once you get on there, I want you to, you'll be able to correspond with us. And that's the most important part. I want to be able to add your ancestors to the list. And we're going to be able to do that because we're going to work together and we're going to make it happen. All right. So, and we toast every morning at 5:45 a.m. in the morning. We toast every morning at 5:45 a.m. in the morning. Matter of fact, I know we was there today because I was on there waiting for some of y'all, so you could join us. I'm like I said, but in some form or fashion, please start saluting your ancestor family because we're moving into a time where we're going to need all the help we can. All right, so let's get this over here. Looking kind of, look, full of life. Kind of cloudy. You know what I'm saying? So that's that because that process with the ambrosia never stops. So first off, we give an honor to the creator by whatever name you call that creator to lift up our glass high. And we say the word of power. The word of power we use in Giame is Ashe. I don't know what word of power you use in your tribe. You can say it as I lift up the glass and we say them all together. All right, ready? Lift it up. Ashe. Thank you, Anime. And then family. We lift up our glass to our ancestors, our personal ancestors, which is why we started this toast in the first place. We lift our glass high, we salute those personal ancestors, and we say Ashe. And a little bit more flavor to the day. Then we lift up our glass, right? And we toast this moment, which we are in right now. We are in Kujichagulia, family. I want to give the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. Oh, man. Shouts out to the Kuji babies. Shouts out to the Kuji babies. You deserve it. Stand up. Yep. Shouts out to the Kuji babies. Family, for those of you who are with us in what we're doing, I want you to open up your reticular formation. I want you to seek out Kujichagulia throughout the day. Allow it to empower your life. Use it in your vocabulary. Use the actual term. You don't have to always drop back to what it means in English for people. You know what I'm saying? You just describe it to them. See if they could get it, right? Post up something with some Kujichagulia flavor on it, right? Throw the word out there. We got to start using our words of power to build up our culture. So we lift up our glass and we salute this moment. But then also, family, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The Modic principle for the day, for this moment we are in today, is justice. The colors indigo. I like using dark blue. You go and get some get some merch at merch.gnj.media. Correspondence is the Hermetic principle. The male name for the day is Kwabana. Female name is Abina. Right? So we lift up our glass. We lift up our glass. And what do we say? I don't know what we say. What we say? Oh, yeah. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. For this powerful moment, take responsibility in this moment, because when we handle the moment, The past lines up, right, to empower us and push us forward. And from there, we are able to go and bless the future. And we lifting up our glass to our children, our children's children onto infinity, because as long as we handle our business, they're going to have room to do what they do. So we lift up our glass, we salute, and we say, Ashe, where you at? Phoenix. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years, as we say here at GIB Journey. Man, such a beautiful taste. All right, so family, y'all going out. Y'all have a magnificent, beautiful, glorious day. And I will check you out tomorrow. Oh, ancestors, I know y'all ain't gonna do us like this again, right? Come on now. Clear it up a little bit. Did you look at that water?